What's up, guys? Your guesses in as you roll in. If you do, you have to come shut this door, okay? Yep. Yep. I did. All right. How's everyone doing today? Everyone survived Friday the 13th. Okay. Goodness. All right, we're full on everything besides just Steven Adams left on the 2-box. We had to switch the 3-box to a 2-box. Just fell a few claims short. I think we had 22, 23 maybe if we had opened it up a little bit longer, but that was a little too far away. So shortened it to a 2-box, same price. You just have an extra player now to root for, whether you like that or not. I agree. I think the 3-box is better, but we need 30 claims to make that happen and just didn't quite get there. So that is kind of always a possibility on the weekend. We'll list it as a 3-box, but if we have to set it to a 2-box, we will. Get your guesses in. Terrell Davis, Bonito, Zaire Franklin, Ray Lewis, Gronk, Sharp, Leggett, Bradshaw, Emmitt Smith, Randy Moss, Dawkins, Martin, Gates, Matt Ryan, Terry Bradshaw, Hutchinson, a couple dot guesses, Eric Dickerson, Randy Moss, Lavin Conkey. See what kind of case we have here. Heavy specialty, heavy classic and throwback. Kind of jump back and forth between stuff sometimes. We'll do our jerseys first. I know that some of you guys had some players up for sell and trade. Sometimes they sell trade quick. Hold on a second. Hey, Advin, you shut that door up there. Just when you do that, thank you. All right. Willing to buy Witten. I think whoever usually gets him doesn't want to sell him, but you can always try. That's Bill. Bill has Witten. he's here and wants to sell, I'll let you know. He usually doesn't sell or trade though. But if he's here, he can answer that, obviously. Emmett, Witten, Moss, Kittle, Dawkins. Guesses, good guesses. Martin Breeze, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, DJ Moore. Okay, we're not going to wait around much longer. Let's get going with our jerseys. Again, 3 box got moved to 2. Just fell a little short on claims, and that's all right. We will have starters dropping today for Monday in about 2.5 hours. We switched we didn't switch. We're done with the HP mini batting helmets, and we're going to do some HP limited edition cards. I used to love them. I always get some fun ones in every case. Just it was more of an eBay item. We haven't done eBay in a couple of years now, so that'll be pick your team. Lots of fun names as headliners, and then a bunch. Cards are kind of up to the imagination. Anybody can hit on a card, so a little bit bigger, wider base of names than there is in memorabilia sometimes. Batted by Witten, cut spots. Yep. Well, I mean, it was up for over 2 days, so or a day and a half, whatever it was. So I figured if we were stuck at 22 after 36 hours, it was not going to move anymore. And I have to do the break now because I've got choir for my daughter tonight and stuff. So we always seem to get an influx of people. No, you're good. You're good. Of people trying to buy a spot right after I close it, which just is always interesting. That's how it works. Anyways, this week's 2. Next week we'll try for a 3-boxer again, and all the names will be there besides those that hit today and Monday and Wednesday. All right, let me read these off. Greg, I've got you with Bobrovsky, Wayne, and Doughty. Obi, you've got Palomalo, Chubb, Manning. I didn't even realize since we changed this to a 2-boxer, we had the credits now. So, Obi, you've got, if I don't do it right now, I will forget. You got a $3 credit. If I can type. Greg, Bettis, Parker, and Dion, Nick, Lillard, Keller, and Johnson, Kukoc, Jones, and McLaurin. Larry V, you've got Bergeron, Frank Thomas, Max Crosby. Tim, you have Ovechkin, Richardson, LaFontaine. Zach, Josh Allen, Sean Kemp, Carter Verhaeghe, McCarthy, Wallace, Hutchinson. Bill, you have Stroud, Hischier, Garrett Wilson, Chipper Jones, Witten, and Newton. Caleb Williams, Jack Hughes, and Alex DeBrincat. Daryl, you've got Nolan Ryan, Kachuk, Lawrence Taylor, Pete Rose, Carter, and Jim Rice. Jeff H., you have Ripken, Doan, Rose, that's Jalen Rose, Ronaldinho, Ronnie Lott, and Adrian Dantley, Marino, Kirby Dot, and Brindamore. Jason T., you have Ottinger, Romeo Dobbs, John Stockton. Dave, you have Jefferson, Altuve, and McCaffrey. And Jason, McKinnon, Murray, and Schmidt. Our solos were Brian Dawkins going to Tigers. Steven Adams is still available for $10. Last call for him. Chris Bosch, Mike H., and then Sean Alexander, David P. Or vice versa, however you want to call it. David P., you got Sean Alexander. Obi, you got the $3 credit for the only same sport line there. Let's get rolling. 2 boxes, and then we'll get to Fire Factory. This is my final case from this shipment. I'll have some more coming next week for those that keep track of that. Let's see, Cal Ripken. Yeah, Cal's one of the ones we've had 2 previous times in the series. This is the 3rd time. He always seems to come out fast. And then we will attempt a 2-boxer. If it feels great. If it doesn't, no big deal. We'll get on with our Saturdays. Let's close. Excuse me. Pretty bummed if Jalen Rose hits. Yeah, it's tough for the people that like the jerseys. Set an alarm for Thursday because you got about a day and a half before I shut it off to get a claim in. Okay. Yep. Jay, are you particular to the Michigan Jalen Rose? I've actually, right after I bought the Michigan Rose, I won 2 Pacer Jalen Roses. So I'll put those in maybe a dollar break or maybe something. Maybe do a winner's choice with one of them down this road in this series. But I've got more Jalen Rose. Big Michigan fan. Okay. Well, whoever wins the Michigan one, if they want to trade for a Pacers one, that's always an option because I got 2 of them, the yellow pinstripes. They're all fun jerseys. I think he did a signing and I kind of bid on a few and didn't think I'd win. all of them, and I won all of them. That's just how it happens. Okay, 2 numbers. Again, guys, apologies for switching it from 3 to 2. It's kind of the thought, though, is that you join knowing it can switch from 3 to 2 on the weekends now. I prefer 3 as well, but we just didn't have the juice. Zonka, I know, I'm looking for him. I got a full size, which I thought was awesome. Where did I put my thing? He kind of pops up every once in a while. It's hard on jerseys, though. 83 is the first number. Excuse me. 83. Larry Zonka is a cool one. Next one is 19. 19. Oh, is he? He's sick, and I mean, he's probably up there in age. Okay, let me grab those 2 guys. One always gets stuck in the chamber on that one. 83 and 19, I said. Let me grab them. And then we'll get going with our Fire Factory case break. Let's see if I talk after I say it. I forget. 83, 19. 83, 19. Why does that sound like a Monsters Inc. thing? Isn't it like 83-19, 33-19, 43-19? When the monster has a sock on his back? I mean, I've got little kids, but I watched that before I had little kids too, so I'm not ashamed to say that. 33-19. Is it 33-19? Oh, that's cool. 23-19. I was close. It was not 83, and then my brain went to 33. I was 10 off, with 1 number off. Okay. We should do a Wonka points, but the problem with that is the Wonka points in the full size have a series to go with, so they're like a numbered series. This is kind of a rolling series. I could change this into a non-rolling series, but that way we kind of have a start and an end, and then the winners. But we should do something with these. It'd be fun. Maybe like Wonka points on them, 1, 2s, and 3s, and the first to get up to 10 win something, and then it resets or something like that. I don't know. I'll try to think of something. Okay, 19 up first. Good luck, everyone. 2 boxer. Wish we were doing 3, but I appreciate you guys jumping in and getting us enough flames to do 2, like we do on Monday, Wednesday. 3, 2, 1 is. You literally can't make that up. As soon as we talk about anybody. So here's the chance. Jeff, since we already talked about it, we know that you're winning the Jalen Rose. If you'd like to see one of my Pacer Jalen Roses, I don't know if you like Rose because it's Michigan too, but if you'd like to see one of the Pacer ones, we could do a swap and see if we can figure out a way to get the Michigan one to Jay. If you're loving the Michigan one, I get that too. But let me know if you'd at least listen to that, and I'll send you a picture. If not, I mean, it's you claimed a spot, you win. That's how it works. You know what I mean? Super bummed, Jay. Sorry about that. I knew, shouldn't say I knew, but as soon as we start talking about something, man, I swear. This one, that was weird. Shaggy, the Pacers one. I know. I wish I would have started with the Pacers one. I got this one first, and then boom, I had two more coming. I could have spaced it out a little bit better, but I've got two. Maybe one will go on the dollar break, and maybe we'll use one for a different thing. But we've got some fun. Jalen Rose and Fab Five is cool for Michigan. Just missed the cutoff. I know. I'm sorry. 1991 to 1992, Jalen Rose, College Vault, Mitchell and Ness. You guys got to set some alarms for Thursday at 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern. I mean, they're up for a while. I know that it's hard. I miss cutoffs too with grabbing stuff, but Michigan, Jalen Rose. We went and talked about it a little too much, and that's what happens. That's crazy. This one felt, when I grabbed it, it felt light. I thought for sure we were getting baseball because baseball usually feels a little light. Opened it, then again, basketball's got less fabric too because there's no sleeves. So basketball it is. In that case, trip on Al, don't mention Marino. See, it's when we do it organically. As soon as we start trying to not do it, that's just so weird. Jeff, congrats. It's a cool jersey. What did I say? I said it. Or he said it. It's yeah, as soon as you start trying to clap yourself, it doesn't work the same sometimes, but that's weird. Congrats, and sorry, as always, with every jersey, there's always more than one person that's after it, and that someone's happy, someone's not. 83. It's a cool jersey, though. But I've got some nice Jalen Rose pinstripe ones. I think they look awesome. Chad, your Pacers almost did it last night. I want more games, so I'm not mad that it's tied 2-2. 3-1 would have been probably the end of the series. This jersey feels a little heavier. I'm a little stumped on the color here. Fanatic Certified, this should be hockey. Oh, I know who it is now. Cool jersey here. Signature should be up at the top. Can't see it quite yet, but that's number 13. Should have some yellow that would give it away. There's the yellow back there. Devils is correct. Pull this out. Let's see who has them. I don't think he was claimed either. So 2 non-claimed hits. I always hope we can get claimed hits, but that's only a third of the claims. Fun player here. Fun jersey, too. This is designed to look like a reverse, I believe, from Fanatics. I might be wrong. Nico Hischier. Great player for the New Jersey Devils. Love these jerseys. I realized we had 2 Devils in this series because we had Jack Hughes, too. Captain patch on that one, too. Makes it nice. Fanatics certified here. Fanatics licensed jersey. New Jersey Devils, Nico Hischier. Was he first overall? What year, Nick? How old is he? You know what I'm kind of getting depressed about? I'm not depressed, but Nico, that is going to Bill on your C.J. Stroud claim. C.J. Stroud just barely in on the series. And you got Hischier. It looks like you had Hughes, too. You did. You had both Devils covered there, so no matter what Devil came out, you were good. Beautiful jersey. Nice hit, Bill. 2017. Yeah, a lot of these players, when I just started watching hockey last year, more than just once a year. And a lot of these players, I had the idea that they were younger than they were, that they're. But I knew that Crosby and Ovechkin are older, and Patrick Kane's older, stuff like that. But a lot of these guys that I really like that are fun in the jersey and stuff, they're getting up there. 7 to 12 years in the league, a lot of it. Even McDavid's pretty freaking old. I don't know, maybe hockey careers are longer. 2 away jerseys there. White ones, I should say. Jalen Rose and Nico Hischier, basketball, hockey. Congrats to Jeff and Bill. Yes, he's been in the league 8 years, 7, 8 years. That's a while. Who in the NFL has been in the league for 7, 8 years? Has Herbert been in the league? No. Herbert was what, 2019, 2020? I'm trying to compare it to football. Jordan Love was 2019 as well, 2020, somewhere around there. I don't know. 2020? Yeah, so these guys are older. Is Lamar 2017? See, I guess he still seems youngish to me, too. Mahomes? I guess I should have thought of that one. They still seem kind of, I mean, they're in their prime, but they're getting close to being over their prime. Maybe not those two. Lamar is 18? Okay. All right, well, let's move on to, congrats, you two. Sorry to everyone else. Some fun jerseys there. Nico Hischier and Jalen Rose. We made one come out whether we wanted to or not there, huh? Jeff, congrats. Awesome jersey. Bill, congrats. Both fun jerseys. Okay, let's get into our Fire Factory. I'm going to go back to my other style guessing where I guess conference and current retired players. See if I can get both of them right in the same week. I did get this one right, the claim and random and solo twice, I think, out of maybe 10 tries. I'm going to go back to that one. So all the solos were claimed here. We had all 40 claims, so we had less solos than last week, just a normal amount. Appreciate you guys doing that. And then we have 80 randoms. So good luck. We'll open these up. Doesn't matter what team it's on. If you own the player, you own the helmet. If we happen to get another player that's not on the checklist, we'll handle it like we will every time, where we just random every single name. I reached out to them. They said that wasn't supposed to happen, obviously. They do have a new checklist that just dropped today, I think, or yesterday. So the new cases I have, I think, are going to, I'll verify with them. We'll have the new checklist, which essentially includes a couple of the new rookies as well and changes some names out. So that'll be fun to have some new names to chase. I didn't read it through, but I know that they were talking about having it new because of rookies. So we'll see if this one should be fine, but if we pull a name that's not on here, we'll handle it the way we do, where you just have an equal chance like you would have anyways with the other names. Let's get rolling. I'm going to say, last week we're heavy NFC. I'm gonna say 2 NFC, 2 AFC, 50-50, but I'm going to say 3 current and 1 retired. That is my guess. 3 current, 1 retired. Let's see if we can pull something fun here. Let's close that out. Last guess, 5 names. If you get 2 of them right, just 2 out of the 5, you win some credit. If you tie with someone else, we'll split up the credit. But if you don't, you get 50 Big Al credit to use for whatever you want. So good luck. Have a lot of guesses there. If you haven't guessed yet, you still have time. Okay, let's get this case open. Do you think I'll get in trouble tonight if my wife sees me with my iPhone headphone thing in my ear on the opposite side during my daughter's choir performance to watch the Edmonton game? She's only in one song at the very end, so I could pull it out for that, but the whole hour and a half before that, when she's not performing, you think I'd get in trouble for that? Is that a non-cool thing to do? It's 2-2. It's game 5. I want to watch it. At least listen to it, maybe. What do the kids choose? My daughter just does not stray from her choices. I don't know what it is. Dolphins, Niners, Packers, and Vikings for the daughter. Son went with some wild cards today. Browns, Saints, Steelers, and Seahawks. He's up by 3. We'll see if he keeps his lead or if she cuts it down a little bit. This one? Nah, never mind. That felt heavy, but I'm just weak. Getting weaker by the day. That's true, Mark. But that doesn't mean she has to like it. Michael says Seattle. Yeah, see, my son's rooting for Seattle here. I know why he picks some of these teams. It's because he's picked them before and they got him a point, so he becomes loyal to them. All right, after we do this, stick around. We're going to do a 2-box Big Al's. It'll be $40. You'll pick a team. You get a second team at random, full-size helmets. We run that cheaper than any other third-party helmet we do as well, so they're fun. If it feels great, if it doesn't, like I always say, no problem either. Well, let's get started here. See if we can get some fun helmets. So I said 2-2 for conference, and I said 3-1 in favor of current players over retired players. I'm going to go back to that guessing for a little bit here until I get it right. She knew who you were. Maybe not all the way. Okay, saw the name on this. I like seeing this name here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You see the team there? We got a Carolina Panther. We're missing an earpiece unless it's sticking in there somewhere. We're missing 2 earpieces, and I do not have 2 at the moment. Good grief, man. This one might be shipped without earpieces until I can find more. Panthers, there's probably 4 or 5 Panthers in this series, maybe more. Probably more. It says, come on, XL. That's a cool nickname. I didn't think about that. Eclipse. And we've got a number inscription, and it is. You called your shot, Ovi. Number 17, that is Xavier Legette. No Troy in the jersey, but you got X on this one. That's a cool helmet. I've got one Xavier in my PC. And that was a solo, right? Claimed by Obi. I'm pretty sure that's why you're hoping for it. Let me make sure. Or you're just happy to see him. No, that is you, Obi. Xavier Legette. There's a current NFC. I guess I'm on track no matter what until the 3rd helmet. So, Obi, nice hit, man. Yeah, the Eclipse looks nice with that big, thick white paint pen there. That looks really nice. Sometimes he signs really small. That's not small. That's great. Nice hit. Dolby, I'm going to have to ship that without the earpieces. I don't have, I may have 1 extra from the one I kept last week, but I don't have, I ran out of my supply. I had 0 white and I had like 8 black ones, and then I just slowly kept adding to the ones that were missing. I need to find a way to just buy a box of 100 of each, but every time I ask anybody, they say they can't do that. Eventually, I'll get on someone's good side and they'll send me a bunch of them. I'll let you know that half of the helmets in my PC are missing 1, if not both, from giving them out or just not caring. But I've learned the hard way that some people are really mad if the card's missing or the earpieces or the screw, and I get it. I wish I had it. I would buy all the supplies I could to fix them every time. They're not for purchase that I have found yet. As soon as I can get them all, I will. We started. Oh, this one's got something extra on it. So maybe I did feel the weight change. Remember how I picked up the 2nd box and was shaking it a little bit? I said it felt heavier. And then I jinxed myself out of it. 3, 2, 1. We got a visor on this one. I could tell that extra 3 ounces. Just how good I am. Started with Eclipse. Now we're going to Lunar Eclipse. And the young man got one right. He picked Seattle. Michael was saying Seattle too. Thinking maybe he was right. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. 3, 2. Oh, I can't find the ear hole. 3, 2, 1. We haven't seen him a little bit either. Lunar Eclipse for the Seattle Seahawks. That's Kenneth Walker, K9. Both earpieces in this one, and you got a visor. Kenneth Walker was not claimed, so far 1 solo, 1 random. The random went to, there it is up the top, David L. Nice hit. Kenneth Walker with a visor. That's going to Litton. Nice hit. That's 2 current NFC. I need 1 AFC, 1 NFC. Or no, I need 2 AFCs now. 1 current, 1 retired. I might be done. Yeah, of course. Nice hit, Dave. Something tells me maybe we got a bigger-ish name in this case. Not that there's anything wrong with Leggett or Walker, but sometimes pull some of the guys that sign a little bit more often, and then we pull a big one with them. I don't know. They're kind of on the borderline of that. We'll see how they built this case. See where we go on box 3. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got a classic. Classic for the Cincinnati Bengals. I love it. It's on the pitcher side too, so I bet the pitcher will get ruined with this. At least part of it. The face will be there, but ooh, oh, surgical. No ruined. It's there. Sometimes that rips the whole picture off. That's lucky. All right, if you got a Bengal, you got a chance. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know that we've hit him. It's been a while. I love seeing Ja'Marr Chase come out of Fire Factory. It's a great name. That's current AFC. So all I need is one retired AFC to get it right. I'm alive still. Got a Chase Hollow, a Beckett Hollow. Both earpieces are there. Denver Autographs card, Beckett card, and Denver Autographs picture there. Who do you think? Look at that. You see the eclipse right next to it? You think Leggett was there signing with him? It's rigged. I quit. Ja'Marr Chase. I don't know if Ja'Marr got claimed. I want to say that's a random. I don't think it was a solo. I don't think it was a claim. Let me see if I can find it. Random. That is Brad, Breaking Brad, with your Bo Nix claim, getting Ja'Marr Chase. Brad, nice hit. Clean, classic speed, Ja'Marr. Beautiful. Okay, box 4. We going specialty, we going classic. Am I going to get my retired AFC? Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh. Okay. Here we go. Mostly saying for the style. This is cool. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Packers winter helmet, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what they actually call it because the Vikings call theirs winter warning, right? What's ours called? Since we supposedly copied. You got the little speckles on there too. Great helmet. Packers 2024 alternate, I believe. Let's see what we have. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. That's a fun one to see. Did he get claimed? I don't know if he did. Man. Sometimes he gets claimed, sometimes he doesn't. Jordan Love, alternate. Who had the Love Meister? Let's see. That is from one of the mini claims, a random from the mini claim. Michael D. Domian, he picked Devonta Smith, got Ty Law, and Jordan Love. Very nice hit, Michael. Jordan Love, alternate for the Packers. Racky certified here. That's fun. I kind of felt like we had some bigger names. We went up with Chase. I wondered if that was it. We went a little higher with Jordan Love. Both great hits. Fun hits at the start, too. Xavier Leggett. Hold on. Yeah, we had Xavier Leggett, Kenneth Walker, Ja'Marr Chase, and Jordan Love. Let's try a 2-box live fill here. Congrats, winners. Sorry to those that didn't. Some of you guys with your Fire Factory luck or unluck is something to be studied. Don't send quite yet. If this doesn't fill, we'll nix it and we'll move on. And by move on, I mean we'll have our day. We'll meet up on Monday. Let's see where we get here. Okay, I've got spot 1, Jonathan R. with a random up on New England. Jason's got Denver, Dallas, or Dallas, Denver, I should say. Random. Jay just behind on Denver. Story of the day, huh? David, I've got you with the Commanders. I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in a I'm sorry way. Pat's gone. Nick, Matt's buying a random, which is this one here. We got Green Bay, San Francisco getting claimed. That's 5-6. We're 10 away. We'll get a little bit here. We'll try it. If it doesn't fill, no big deal. 6 is Mark with San Francisco. Okay, 2 box. Pick one, random one. $40. Randoms are 20 if you want to buy or sell. We'll give it a second here, and then we'll call it a day if we don't get a few more claims here. Some fun hits there. We hadn't seen Love or Chase in a while. So I love seeing those. Leggett Walker also had been a little bit since we've seen him, so it's not bad at all. I've got Dave with Detroit, Obi with Pittsburgh. We're halfway through there. Obi, Pittsburgh. Okay, 8 away. Could have just done a 1-boxer, but we started this, and I'm just going to see it through. If we get it, great. If we don't, fantastic. Jeff, I got you with Baltimore. Thank you. Good luck. 7 away. Anyone do anything fun today, like actually fun? I get to hang out with my kids and wife. My wife's been gone for 3 days, so be fun. I don't really like going downtown. Woke up alive. That's good. It's kind of true, you know. It's like someone says, would you rather have $5 million right now or just wake up tomorrow alive? And it's pretty obvious you want to wake up tomorrow alive. That's the most important thing over everything else, right? But eating. Oh, Kyle, I heard a good thing about that. The live action one. I saw a review, a guy reviewing it said it was one of the better ones he's seen in a long time. I'm interested to see your thoughts. You've got little kids, but you also know performances when you see them. You know, I kind of trust your opinion. It was fantastic. That's great. I love the other ones, the animation ones. One of my favorite ones. Love the music in the first one too. Some of those songs from, I forget what it's called, like the Flight song or whatever. It's a really good song. Not my day with claims. Nope, has not been your day with claims. Went to a signing, but mostly went because just needed to get a bunch of stuff authenticated. How quick does that work? When you're there, they just have someone there that can spot it and get it done same day, Nick? You guys are so lucky you have these big events near you. I mean, I'm out in the middle of Utah where stuff doesn't happen as often. That'd be so nice to just take a handful of stuff to get authenticated. Okay, we're 7 away. Dropped off at 11, picked up at 2. That is so cool. What did they charge you? More than 20? You don't have to tell me. More than 25 per item? I don't think I would care. If it's something that I really need to authenticate, I'd probably pay a premium for it, because if you send it off to JSA or Beckett, man, shipping back, the premium they charge you to do it, it gets really expensive. 20, I was right on. I would do that in a heartbeat. Sending it off is really expensive. Okay, last call to get these last 7 spots filled. If we don't get it going, no big deal, guys. We'll call today. I thought today might be a little bit harder. Saturday is the later we get in the day, kind of get difficult too. Yeah, I thought about doing that for a one boxer, Jason. We do have an extra claim though after that. Drop one to get back to 8. If you guys want to do that, I'm fine doing a one boxer. It's just you'd only have one chance. You'd have 2 more randoms. So you guys would all have to agree if you want to do that. I'm fine doing a one box if you want to do one box. We are filled up on claims here. Jason, if you want to drop one, let me know which one you drop, and then we'll move from there. But we also had some randoms bought. So Jonathan and Matt, you're the only one that bought. You guys could split the first 2 and second 2 teams if you want to do it that way. But I'll make sure from everyone. So Jason's good with it. Jeff's good with it. Obi, David, Mark, Jonathan, Matt, let me know if you guys are good with that. Since you guys already bought half and half, if you guys want to just go 2 teams each on a one boxer, it'd be 20 each still. Let me know. David, if you're here, Obi, if you're good with that, let me know. Sure thing. Okay. I'm gonna drop Dallas for now. We'll see if this works. If it doesn't, we'll just mix it and move on. But a one boxer works for me if it works for you guys. Although I don't blame you if you don't want to do that. Sometimes I join specifically to have multiple chances. So, Dave, you're okay with that? Whatever the group decides is fine. Okay, I hear from everyone. Jeff H, you're good with that. Obi's good. David L's good. Mark's good. Jason's good. Well, let's do that then, guys. Appreciate you. We'll just do one box and we'll call it good for the day. So just before we run it, Jonathan, you're going to have the first 2, so you'll have your claim and the random, and then Matt, you'll get the second 2 randoms there instead of 1 random for 2 boxes. You'll have 2 randoms for 1 box. Everybody else, you'll get an extra 3 teams each. We'll just do this as a 1 box. I'll leave that header, but you get the idea. 1 box here. That'll make it a little easier, and then we'll call it a day. Appreciate it, guys. And then if you guys still want to try to sell teams after you see them, we have 1 claim at random, but if you guys want to still try, they're $10 a team. You can try to trade teams as well. We used to always do 1 boxers anyway. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Las Vegas on top, Seattle on bottom. Sure wish I could turn this thing off that tries to get me to convert to a table every single time I paste stuff. Seahawks, Steelers, Saints, and Browns. Uh-oh, he's up by 4 now. Uh-oh. Okay. One boxer, and then we'll move on. Jonathan R., I've got you with New England and Vegas. Matt, you're taking Jacksonville, Chicago. Jason, you have Denver, Philly, New Orleans, and the Chargers. He would trade any of those teams for Dallas. Dallas went to David L. David L., if you're interested in trading Dallas for Philly, New Orleans, or Chargers, let him know. David, you have Washington, Kansas City, Indy, Atlanta, Green Bay, Tampa, Arizona, Houston, Detroit, Giants, Dallas, and Cincy. Los Angeles Rams. Obi, you have Pittsburgh, Minnesota, Miami, Buffalo, Baltimore, Tennessee, Jets, and Seattle. Give you guys a second here. I know that looks might be on this side, but it makes sense still on your line. If anybody wants to trade stuff around, give me a second here. And 83, those are the jersey numbers. I'm taking this headphone out. Philly for trade or sell. I'm going to close this. You guys can keep chatting about who you want to trade or sell for. I'll leave it open actually just in case. Let's just roll our 1 box here. Sorry, one fell out while it's spinning around here. I'm going to put it back in. Let's shake it up. One box. I should start including, there's 113 by the way, 113. Get it close so you can see 113. I should start including the Big Al's helmets in their guesses too. Then they'd, I think my daughter's gotten a few of those right, but she didn't get credit for it ever. All right, last chance to trade. Well, I'm going to grab this, guys. If you want to trade, go for it. If you don't, also don't. It's like the second box I found. That's awesome. Second box I looked at, I should say. I'd do a division break if you want to do more. One more. I'm happy to try if you guys want to do straight up divisions. We can try. That's for sure. You would just pick AFC East, AFC North, AFC South, AFC West. Al, sound messed up. Who's my randoms? Where are you at, Mark? Yeah, let's. I mean, we can try. I plan on doing 2 helmets, so we can try a second one. We'll do Big Al's division. Pick your division. $40, same thing. You just get all 4 teams from the division instead of randoms. We'll try it. If it feels great, like I say. If not, we'll move on. I'll just do it over here. Obviously not until we get done with this one, though. Okay. Yes. Box 113. 113 is correct. Series 33. 0 wonk on this one. This one is not divisions. This one is claims and 3 randoms. See the team here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. They've kind of been the team of the last 2 weeks, haven't they? Both third party and non-third party. We fit a bunch of bucks. Some fun ones too from Big Al's and not Big Al's. One of our limited was a box. That one was awesome. We got a Lunar for Tampa Bay. Let me find Tampa. There it is. Tampa Bay was a random on spot 5 or spot 4, I should say. David L. claiming Green Bay, getting Tampa as a part of the NFC Central. You got a Bucks Lunar. Let's see what you got here, Dave. 3, 2, 1. Hey, I haven't seen him in a while. I forgot. I put him in series. I don't know if I have him on Vegas this series or not. He might be in there twice. Tim Brown. Underrated receiver there. Number 81, Tim Brown, Tampa Bay Bucks. Used to see these semi-often with Gold Rush, but it's been a while since that happened. Tim Brown Hollow and a Beckett Hollow going to the Bucks. Dave, nice hit. Congrats. Okay, let's try a pick your division. If it fills, we'll roll with it. If it's not, we'll call it a day, not a night. See what happens here. Okay, let's see. We got Jason with the AFC West. AFC North is Kyle. I skipped a spot. Hold on. NFC North is Dave. Okay, Clayton, we've got 5 left. Again, I'll give it a second here while we wait and see if it fills. This chair is so loud. Some WD-40 on it or something. worth a shot. We'll wait a second here and see. And again, if you want something today, let me know if it's needs to be held to trade or sell in the corner. I'm happy to hold it. If not, I'm going to be shipping these today in the next hour or two. So don't have a lot of time to stop me. David got you at the NFC East. Thank you. Good luck. 4 left. AFC East. I'm going to type them here. AFC South, NFC South, and whoops. NFC West. Halfway full here. 4 left. This will be the last thing we do no matter what. If we do it. If we don't do it, we've got Monday starters dropping in an hour and a half. Those won't go until Monday, but claims start today. Limited edition card, Funko, and full size from Gold Rush. We're getting down to our last, I think, 2 boxes of Gold Rush. So hopefully we get something fun in the last 2, and then hoping we hear an announcement here soon for Gold Rush. Otherwise, we'll switch out our Monday starter full size for something else for a little bit. Bill, gotcha on the AFC East. 3 left. Yeah, those will drop in an hour and a half, and then dollar break tomorrow. We're going to add a couple helmets. We're going to add a Vikings Flash, a Jets Amp. Maybe one other full size. I don't know. Depends on if I pull any other things out. I don't want to just keep adding and adding. Still, all the Funkos survived. The photo survived. The other fun stuff we had recently survived. I think we had last 2 weeks some items that have been around for a while that I loved. Finally got claims, but that's JJ McCarthy and Jerry Rice. They're gone. So getting rid of some of the stuff that's been there for a little bit and refreshing. Okay, 3 left. AFC South, NFC South, NFC West. Tiger taking NFC West. Good luck to you, Tiger. Just the South left. AFC South and NFC South. We could do like a half and half. If you guys want to split the divisions, it's fine by me. If you'd like to take 2 from one of those 2 divisions, you can throw it out there and see if someone else wants the other 2. That's always fine with me. But as always, if you're doing that and no one claims, someone claims the full division, that trumps the half-seas claims. And we'll call it a day after this one. AFC South has Houston, Indy, Jacksonville, and Tennessee. NFC South has Atlanta, Carolina, New Orleans, and Tampa Bay. Jason says, I'll take Atlanta and New Orleans. So if someone wants Tampa Bay and Carolina from the NFC South, let them know. Jonathan also saying Atlanta. Dave going AFC South. Thanks, Dave. Good luck to you. So if someone wants to buy Tampa Bay, Carolina for 20, Jason's got is offering to buy the other 2. If someone wants the full division, it's yours as well. And that'll be it for the day. Gonzo. My drink, I should say. You want to just take New Orleans? We can do that as well if you guys want to do teams. If you want New Orleans and Jonathan wants Atlanta, that would be Tampa Bay and Carolina as solos if anybody wants to buy as solos. So again, if someone takes the pair before the solos, that trumps it. If someone takes the full division, that trumps it. If we do solos, that leaves Tampa and Carolina as $10 buys. Single, yeah, that's fine. If you want to do Atlanta and New Orleans for you too. Tampa Bay, Carolina, the last two teams for $10. Jonathan, Carolina, you got it. So Jonathan's got Atlanta and Carolina. Jason's got New Orleans, just Tampa left. And yes, we have Tampa helmets in the series. So just Tampa left to close us for $10. Or someone saying, screw it, I'll take the whole division. Bill, would you sell New England? He says he's going to hold on to him. Okay. Whoops, I don't know where I'm typing, but it wasn't on there or there. And no randoms need to be run on this one. We just pick a box and get going. Thanks for helping us fill a few today, guys. I appreciate it. I'm jealous of that Jordan Love helmet. I don't think I have. I can't remember if I have a Winter Warrior-ish, whatever you want to call it, the alternate helmet for Green Bay or not. I know I've tried to win them. I can't remember if I got one. I have one or two here for the series, but that's not mine. Dave says, I'll take Tampa. Dave, good luck. Okay, we're closed, guys. I appreciate you. This is the final one of the day. Good luck to everyone that's joining. We've got Bill B with the AFC East, Kyle with the AFC North, David L at the South, AFC South, NFC East, and NFC North, Jason T, AFC West. NFC South is split with Jonathan, Jason, and David. And NFC West is going Tiger. Well, let's close this. And let's get a number. We already shook it once, so no shaking here. One number. There it is. It is box number 147. 147. 47, John Lynch. Was he 47? I feel like he was 47. I don't know if I can think of another. You guys will tell me one that I should have remembered. All-Star was 40, so that's not. And I got 147. Okay. No randoms, ready to roll. This is the last of the day. Starters dropping later on, about an hour and a half. $1 break tomorrow with some new helmets added into all the other stuff. Kyle, would you sell Pittsburgh? There's one offer there for Obi. An offer for Kyle. Not a good tape job, but I'll retape it anyways. You got it. Okay, so 30 Kyle, 10 OB. Kyle, if you already paid, which I'm assuming you did, I can send back or I can hold. You let me know. If you haven't and you're sending now, just send 30. Okay, let's roll. 147, Series 33. 0 Wonka. Okay, no problem. I will write it down. I got a few people with credit, so put them all by each other. Jeez, that box has been through something. Still works. Oh, cool. Had this helmet for a while too. Just barely put it in the series. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got our first amp of the day. It's been a while since we've seen a Vikings amp too. NFC North hitting on the final helmet of the day. That's 2 NFC North, Jordan Love and this one. NFC North. Dave, it was your day today. After having a few days that were not your days. NFC North amp. I think he's a break late. Did you have him last break? You did. Isn't that funny? That shouldn't say funny, isn't that torture, basically? 3, 2, 1. See, Jonathan's been paying attention to some of the hints I've been laying down. It is. I keep saying I've had his helmet for a while. I don't know why I haven't put him in. I just kind of get picky and choosy with some of them. And this is one of them. Hitman Harrison Smith. Big old signature, too. I love this one. Number 22, you got a Radke cert here, too. They should get Hitman Harry back in, man, for another signing. There he is signing. He's signing the flat white. Ooh, that would have been a fun one to have, too. You see the amps right behind him there. Yeah, nice hit, Dave. Congrats. Harrison Smith, Vikings amp. Neither helmet had Wonka, so nothing to update there. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging out. Congrats to the winner. Sorry to those that didn't win. Few broken hearts today, and I apologize. Third-party stuff, Kenneth Walker, Xavier Legette, Jamar Chase, and Jordan Love. I enjoyed that case. I like Jordan Love, so that's biased, but that's a fun case. Big Al's helmets were Harrison Smith, Tim Brown, both fun helmets there. And jerseys were Nico Hischier and Jalen Rose. If anything's staying again, please let me know soon, and I'll hold on to it until you tell me what to do with it. If not, it'll be going out in the next hour. Have a great rest of your Saturday, guys. Hopefully you guys, if you join another breaks elsewhere, hopefully you guys catch fire. And we'll see you on Monday if you're around. Claims to pick up today and tomorrow from Big Al's for Monday as well. So appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday.